it's Dr. Jeannie here. Today is the last day of a 4-week challenge that I put myself on. Weeks ago, I was at a physician event and realized through the coaching that I received that I was avoiding doing videos, especially live videos, but videos in general on social media, and the root of it was fear. Fear exists for all of us in different areas of our life, and something my mentor said is that whenever you see fear, turn it into a project, because fear is a prison and not something that you should tolerate in your life. And so I took that to heart. I decided that the scariest thing I could do is to do videos every day for a month. And if you look back at my social media, that's exactly what I've done. And today's the last day, and I want to share my results. Everybody experiences fear in some aspect of your life. And so I think what I've learned is that taking action really is the fastest way out of any fear that you hold. First video 1 month ago, if you go back and look at it, it'd been on like March 16th or something like that. I shot that video seriously 8 times before I posted it to social media because I was so concerned about saying the right thing and everything coming out smoothly and looking a certain way on camera and all the things. And today, a month later, I just hit live, right? Haven't even really thought about exactly what I'm gonna say. And I'm here, right? And so doing the reps, putting in the work, trying over and over again, doing it afraid, all of those things really do work. I think the other thing that really was helpful is finding my motivation. For a long time, I've heard about, the advice, right, to do videos, especially if you have a business online or something like that. But what I found was very motivating for me was I wanted to become a different version of myself. I wanted to become a version of myself that was comfortable being visible, comfortable hopping on camera, comfortable sharing my message. That's a really key part of my personal motivation and what really got me going to do this challenge even after years and years of avoiding doing videos. And so find your unique why. Find that thing that really inspires you to do the thing, whatever that is for you. I think another thing that I've learned this challenge and just in other areas where I've tried to build habits is that anticipate that the motivation that you may get at the beginning from your why is going to go away at some point during your challenge, right? So anticipate that you're not going to feel motivated, you're not going to feel ready, you're not going to feel like doing it every day. And as long as you know that going in, right? And when it happens, then you can decide ahead of time like that's not going to stop you, right? Like, so instead of again, trying to build a habit, and I think a lot of times what we do is think that we're gonna willpower our way through it and the motivation that started us is gonna sustain us, and then when day comes when you're not feeling motivated or ready, you take that to mean that oh, well, I better stop, and then right, then you fall off track and all of that. Just know nothing's going wrong, right? You knew that day was gonna come, and so anticipate it, plan for it, decide ahead of time that it doesn't mean that you're going to stop what you're doing. You're just gonna feel that lack of motivation that day and do it anyway. The other thing that I learned that's really been helpful is have a plan for your worst days, right? Again, life is gonna happen. You're a human being, ups and downs are gonna happen. So what's I call it your minimally viable output, right? Have that planned in place, right? For me, for a couple days, I really couldn't get on video camera, so I did a voiceover, and that happened a couple of times, and I had decided ahead of time that was okay for me. That was my minimally viable output, and I was able to maintain my consistency with putting out videos without feeling like a failure or something like that if a day came where I couldn't do my maximal viable output, which is what I'm doing today, hopping on live and talking to you guys. So just a few tips. Don't let fear imprison you. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, I just started a Substack this week. It's called From High Functioning to Flourishing. If you haven't checked it out, written specifically for all my high achieving women physician friends. It's really about moving, its strategies, science, all of the things to help you move from surviving life, burning out, all of those things to really thriving and flourishing, because that's totally possible for you. So I'll leave the link below for if you're watching on Facebook, and it's also in my IG bio if you are on Instagram, and it'll be in the comments comments if you're on YouTube, but I'd love to have you over there. I'll be dropping new articles over there on that blog every week on Tuesdays. So look forward to seeing you subscribe. Thanks for listening. Bye.